Alrighty, fellas and fellettes, welcome back to the Hot Damn Racing Team, and if you're new here, welcome. Alright, starting to get warm out here in Las Vegas. I know a lot of guys want to know how's the daily driving in this truck right here. It's a lifted 6-speed crew cab 4x4, alright, 35-inch tires, 392 gears front back, and it's got an HPT cam, edge racing stall, long tube headers, and every once in a while I'll be pumping nitrous, and we got the turbo build deal going on. Alright, so some badass things going on there. Daily driving. Alright, this deal here is fantastic. It just feels like I'm driving a truck that's got a lot of power. Alright, regardless what anybody says about, you know, trans or long gears, and you know, you got a lot of power. Sometimes that, you know, neutralizes a few things. Alright, it doesn't equalize, right? It doesn't make it equal to, let's say, like 8-speed, but dang, it neutralizes that feeling that you got a 6-speed. I don't really notice I got a 6-speed. You see here, if I get it to go, mine actually switches. It actually, in normal drive, it hits 3rd gear. So I got 1, 2, 3, which, man, that 3rd gear really helps out in drag racing performance channel, right? So check it out here. We got long gear, take forever, let's go, baby. All right, now I don't want to hit nobody. That's 2. All right, we're just gonna go to 3, and then we'll switch to the 4, right? Gears are long, going slow, 3. Don't want to rear end this individual. Alright, see, I got 3rd gear in normal drive. It makes a huge difference, alright, in the daily driving, you know, how it feels to daily drive this truck. It makes a gigantic difference. Alright, it doesn't feel like you're missing something for the most part. Although there still is, you know, if you sat in an 8-speed and then you drove this one, you will still 100% notice the difference. But if you sat in a 5 or 6-speed, all right, and you're driven around, then you're driving this one, you will notice the difference, right? The 100% is fantastic. If anyone wants to know, a lot of people wonder, well, what does that gear mean? You know, what is it worth in the quarter mile or even daily driving? Because in my truck, it's there for a split second, right? Well, if you notice just now, mine's there just a little longer than a split second. And when I'm drag racing, it's there just a little bit longer than a split second. All right, and that has to do with my tuning. All right, so the individual that is tuning this truck, Hemi Fever, well, his name's Sean Powell. He owns Hemi Fever Tuning. Has really set me up with this really cool, you know, second prime scheduling deal. Alright, so basically when I put it in drive, I got 3rd gear. It's not a kick down gear. Now, anybody that doesn't know what I'm kind of getting at, normally these transmissions, the RFEs, they go 1, 2, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then when you're cruising and you mash the gas, right, it'll kick down into the second prime instead of second, and give you a little bit more jump. You know, it's pretty that's just what it is. It's how it works. It's not that great. It's not cool. But what we did is we just made it work. All right. Sometimes you just got to make things work, and that's what it is. All right. So how it is daily driving, lifted Ram 1500 crew cab 4x4. All right, with an HPT cam. It's just the regular HPT cam. I have an edge racing torque converter. There's nobody in front of me. I kind of go a little bit here. Tons of power, barely touching the gas. It's got tons of power. It's got an edge converter. It's set at 3,000 the stall. Long tube headers. Pump nitrous every once in a while. Got the Ram intake. A QTP cutout. I'm running the stock exhaust. It's really quiet right now. Kind of like it like that, and I like to open it up and open people's eyes. They're like, oh wow, I didn't know it could get that loud. Yeah, real fun, easy breezy. I drive it every day, back and forth to work, no issues whatsoever. I have the transmission doesn't make me mad. I don't feel like, you know, there's something wrong or missing, or, you know, what I'd like to really get at in this video before I shut it out, kind of don't go towards some of the negative hype too much. All right, listen to your tuner and your part suppliers. If they tell you the RFE sucks, it does. And it's not just power, guys. It's not that it just can't handle power. That's not the biggest concern. When you got an 8-speed out there, that what it's doing is the acceleration, the rate of acceleration is much greater with the 8-speed. You're staying up in the RPMs as you're shifting gears, one after the other. On the 5 and 6 speeds, you're not. To try to neutralize, not be equal to the 8-speed, you got to have a lot of power, unfortunately in these trucks. I wouldn't expect too much unless you're gonna swap it out and go boosted and get crazy. That's why I like to mention a lot, I like to just have fun. I'm having fun with my truck. I really can't compete with nobody. It would be a silly deal for me. But I am going to try to get this sucker going as fast as I can. The plan is to stroke the motor, to figure the transmission deal out, but I want to make that sweet when I do that, and get that turbo built, done, and installed, and see what we can do. I'd be happy to hit 11s or something like that. We'll see. I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm not making promises to myself, and I'm not expecting, what do you call that? I'm not trying to have delusions of grandeur, all right? But I am trying to make something happen, Captain. We'll try to make something happen. All right, y'all, the baddest. I appreciate y'all. It's really badass driving this truck. That's all I have to say. Every day I drive it back and forth to work, every single day. I mean, I was laid off for like 3 weeks there, but no big deal. All right, well, it is kind of a big deal. I lost a lot of money. That sucks. But anyway, everybody lost something out of the shenanigans. All right, so I can't complain too much. But hot damn hell yeah, y'all, the baddest. All right, I'll cut it right there before I start ranting and going off in the wrong direction that this channel was designed to go. Hot damn hell yeah.